Hello. I just want to start off by saying thank you for the support recently. YouTube finally blessed my algorithm with what seems like some like-minded people, which I really appreciate. We're one subscriber away from 20. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like 20 isn't a lot, like, because let's be for real, $20 right now would probably bless almost everyone's bank account in some way, you know. $20 or 20 people coming up to you and complimenting you in a single day would have your ego boosted, you know. So let's not sit here and act like 20 of something wouldn't have you feeling some sort of abundance, okay? A start is a start. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that there because that's not the topic of the day, you feel me? So what I wanted to talk about, I think in my last video I was talking about how you know, like, ever since we're younger, like, we're just forced to think a very certain way about how it is we should handle the world and our lives, right? So today I'm here to say that, you know, there's a uniqueness that each and every single one of us possesses. You know, like, there is something that you can do that no one else can do better than you. You may not know what that is now, but trust me, you'll find it. I promise you, like, each and every one of us is here for a reason. Each and every one of us is here to show the world what we got. So why would we limit ourselves into believing, like, you know, we can't make a living off of our hobbies, off of the things that we can offer to this world? What is it that you yourself can do? Just ask yourself this. What is it that you can do that can benefit others in any sort of way? Even if you don't think it's a big thing, like, just figure out what it is that you're good at, you know? Ask your friends what you're good at if you don't know what that is. You may learn some things that you didn't even notice about yourself. Like, talking to people, they tell me, like, you know, people tell me I'm really good at just giving advice, you know, talking someone down from a situation, from calming someone down, from being the mediator. I've been told this, like, all my life, even as a child. And you know, that is something that's always stuck with me just throughout my life. And I realize, you know, like, one of the main things it is I want to do is just, you know, speak people up, build people up. That's like one of my true values in life, is just, you know, showing kindness. It is so important to be kind. Like, no matter, first of all, humans just have a very abusive and manipulative relationship with everything around us, you know? We just keep on taking and taking and taking until there's almost nothing left to give. And we see this reflected in how we handle the environment. We see this reflected with how we handle animals. That's a part of the environment. The environment is a huge umbrella category. We see how we handle this we see how certain people handle this with, you know, young children, people who don't know any better. Things like that. I know that doesn't really make sense, but I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys are following me. Yeah, like, we have this very egotistical, just manipulative relationship with everything around us. So when you stop and take the time to try to think about what it is you can give instead of what it is you can take, instead of going into a business plan with the idea of how am I going to make this off of this, instead, what do you have to offer? What are you good at? What is something that you can do that someone would pay you for, but not only are you paid for it, you feel good about doing it? You know, you just get a feeling inside of you where you're like, where you just feel fulfilled, where you get that sense of fulfillment, that sense of clarity, just that sense of being proud of what it is you do, looking forward to what it is you do. You know, there's so many things you could tie into your hobbies. And a lot of it will come back to your inner child. Repair and fix that relationship with your inner child. My nose is itchy. Oh my gosh, hold on, sorry. Repair and fix that relationship with your, and my nose is so red, Lord. Sorry, guys. Yeah, repair that relationship with your inner child, because I have found with all the lessons I'm learning, all roads lead back to my inner child. Like, no matter what, it's crazy, it's wild. And you know, now I officially realize like how important it is to think of her, because she is a part of me, always and forever. She will be. So by me making her happy, like, that's what matters most to me. That's what matters, you know? And I think that should matter for a lot of you guys. A lot of those people who want to follow your dreams, who want to go out and show the world what it is they're made of. First, you have to repair that relationship with your inner child. There's a lot of truth within there, a lot of innocence, a lot of purity. Once you begin to look back on those things it is that you just used to do as a kid without thinking of the outcome, without comparing it to something else's, without doing it for the eyes of other people, just doing it just to do it because you want to do it, like, think of those things you used to do, and I promise you it'll answer so much of your questions. I used to draw a lot. I used to draw and sketch all the time. I used to read as well, but it was very hard for me to find books I was actually interested in. I used to write a lot, and I used to always just get crafty. I loved making slime. I loved making like little jewelry. I loved doing makeup, playing in my mommy's makeup. I always loved the idea of being a model. Whenever someone said model, like, something would just always spark in my head, like, model. And music has been a very big part of my life, and with creating things, now the way I'm bringing so much of that together in building my brand. I've always loved YouTubers as well, so being like a public figure, a positive public figure of some kind, is my dream. Like, I just want to reach as many people as I can while I'm on this earth, and I will do it. I want to reach as many people as I can in the most positive way possible. I just want to do nothing but make change in this world before my time is up, because I'm not sure if I will be around long enough to see the world be a truly peaceful place. But I know that I will be here. I know in this lifetime I'm going to live truly the life of my dreams. And I hope all you guys do too, because everyone deserves it. Everyone truly does. You know, follow your dreams, follow your heart. Listen to your heart. Stop letting, you know, these voices in your head talk you out of these visions and these plans and these goals you have for yourself. Stop letting them trick you into, just because something is unseen right now doesn't mean it's not tangible. Like, you can absolutely close the gap between the unseen and the seen. The visions and ideas it is you have in your head into something, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think I have it off the top of my head. Hold on. I can't think of the word, but basically just something into, you know, fruition, something that's here physically with us, you know, something that people are able to process and see, you know. You can close the gap between that. It's just up to how the steps you take to get yourself there, you know, all the things. But don't say anything Don't say it's impossible. Anything is possible. And I truly mean that. I truly, absolutely mean that. Absolutely. At some point in time, it will be possible. Just because it's not possible now, or you don't know how to make it possible, doesn't mean it's not possible. Absolutely is. But yeah, I just wanted to say, all of us are so unique and so talented in ways that we choose to not realize because of the ways that society suppresses them. And I think that everyone should start focusing more on what it is that they can bring to this world instead of trying to trade their time for money, because that's not fair to who it is you can be. So it's only up to you to bring that vision into yourself. And it's not, it's not for everyone. I understand that, but for those it is for, absolutely act on it. For those who are leaders, act on it, because we will pave the way for where this world is headed, wherever it is you live. For me, I live in America, but I can only do my best. That's what I'm here to do. So yes, be kind to people, be kind to yourself. Show yourself some love, show a stranger some love, tell your parents you love them, tell your friends you love them, anyone. Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys for listening to me ramble. But yes, I will see you soon.